Hello again, gentlemen and lady men. I'm going to record these two back to back. I just finished recording my review of Cornell and Diehl's Bayou Morning. It's a 25% Perique blend, so I decided to throw out a little bit of counter battery fire here and show you. I was planning on doing this much later, but I'm going to do it today. Just a quick video on it. This is my personally blended, what I call all-day blend. You love my wonderful handwriting here. Now, most of the tobaccos I have in this came from the tinderbox in Mobile, Alabama. I pass through Mobile, Alabama, or visit there 4 or 5 times a year. I haven't lived there in almost 20 years, but I was raised there, so I visit the little city every chance I get. And Tinderbox Mobile. Now, if you look up Tinderbox on the internet, you're not going to find Tinderbox Mobile. Search Tinderbox Mobile. They have their own blends that they have made there. They don't make them there, but they have them made in Denmark and shipped to them. So they have some pretty good stuff. And my all-day blend here, as I call it, again, my wonderful handwriting, all those years working carpentry and power tools, my hands just don't write too well. But it's if you look at Tinderbox Mobile, they have equal proportions here of their Wilshire, North Sea, and Crown Royal. Crown Royal, North Sea, and Wilshire are all aromatics. And 1 ounce of Perique. So this is 3 parts of the aromatics and 1 part of Perique. And just to help things burn a little bit better, I put in 1/8 of an ounce, which doesn't sound like much, but it's all you need for something like this. 1/8 of an ounce of Daughters and Ryan Winsale Platinum, which is a Virginia. It's pretty good smoke straight, by the way. If you're wondering about it, it comes dry. I don't have it in my pouch boxes up on the shelf. I'm not going to go get it. But Daughters and Ryan Winsale Platinum smokes nice and dry. It smokes kind of hot, being a straight Virginia, but it's fairly smooth. They say it's the smoothest of their Winsale line. It's mostly a blending tobacco is what people use it for, but it smokes pretty good straight. So try out Daughters and Ryan Winsale Platinum. It will come very dry. It's really for blending. So you may need to steam it a little bit and get a little moisture into it if you want to smoke it by itself, because it's so dry. It looks like cigarette tobacco, by the way. Winsale Platinum will look like cigarette tobacco. I got it and I'm thinking, what the crap is this, man? This is going to suck. But it's actually pretty good. So I use it for blending, and I use it here in what I call my all-day blend. Now, my 25% Perique blend here, which I've had it together for several months. It's been marrying up pretty well. I get Perique out of this from top to bottom of the bowl. And I just wanted to say that. And that's the reason I was so hard on Cornell and Diehl's Bayou Morning. Because I have my own 25% Perique blend. And I know different batches. I'm not naive. I understand different batches of Perique from different years. It's kind of like wine. Perique from different years is going to taste different, depending on who makes it, how they aged it, and so forth. Is going to be a little different. The type of wood the barrel was made out of, and so forth. So different types of Perique are going to taste, or different Periques from different years and aged in slightly different ways is going to taste different. I know that, I understand that, but still, I get Perique out of this. So I just wanted to share this with you. If you want to order these from Tinderbox Mobile, again, I'm not affiliated with them. I've just been going into their store since I was 5 or 6 years old. I always looked at it. They used to have a store in Bel Air Mall in Mobile, where I was raised, and I visited them a lot. So I've always been a big fan of Tinderbox Mobile. But 1 ounce of Wilshire, 1 ounce of North Sea, 1 ounce of Crown Royal, and 1 ounce of Perique. Now, the reason I made this blend was because I bought several aromatics from them one day, and these 3 were okay, but they weren't quite good enough to me to smoke by themselves. So I decided to blend them up and see what happens. And I blended up equal proportions of these to the Perique, the 1 ounce of Perique rather, and it turned out very good. It made a good smoke, and I added the DNR Winsale Platinum just to help it burn a little bit better. And it really turned out great. So I'm going to keep making this. I've got to get some more tobacco from them and blend it all up. They also, they don't sell it online, but if you ever find yourself in Mobile and want to visit Tinderbox, they do usually have, they don't always have it, but they often have Perique also. You have to ask for it. They don't have it sitting on the shelf, but if you ask them, sometimes they have straight Perique that they'll sell you. That's where I bought mine. So just a little idea. You can make your own blend out of this. Try it out if you want to gather up these tobaccos. But this is sort of my counter to Cornell and Diehl's 25% Perique here. I have 25% Perique in here, and I get it much better through here. Now, again, this is mostly aromatic. I didn't even describe it, guys. I'm sorry. This is mostly aromatic. I told you these three are aromatics. A little bit of Virginia, and then an ounce of Perique, barring the 1/8 ounce of Virginia. This is a 25% Perique blend. It smokes good, got a sweetness from these aromatics, but the sweetness of the Perique comes through as well. That fruity, I used the term a minute ago of Jolly Rancher fruity sweetness to it, or fruitiness to it, comes through well. So this is just a little counter argument to my opinion of what a 25% Perique blend should be. When you say 25% Perique, it should be very Perique forward. And this is Perique forward. You get the Perique through it, but it's also still nice and smooth with the aromatics. So I know this is a bit of a little rough video here, but I just wanted to run that by you and what I think a 25% Perique blend should be. If it says that, I should get the Perique. And this particular blend, I get a lot of Perique out of. Now, I guess I need to qualify that. There's very little Virginia in this, too, to take away from the Perique. But Perique really blends well with Virginia, which is why I don't understand in the C&D why it didn't come through better, because it marries so well with Virginia. So, yes, I know the Virginia is going to jump out a little more with these aromatics, but the Perique, is going to jump out a little more with the aromatics. But I expect it to still come through in a Virginia Perique blend. Sorry for the roughness of this video. I just wanted to throw it out there real quick. Try this combination from Tinderbox Mobile if you like it. Again, thanks to everybody who subscribed here lately. Have a good day, gentlemen and lady men. And as you know, I do not have a catchphrase.